Yeah, Kanye the GOAT though. Just want to put that out there. Ghosty.
All right. You know the topics y'all want to talk about? Or you want to go and get in this? I gotta pee.
New Chainsaw
From
Massacre.
GOAT 1 to 10, how much you think he is? Ooh, 10 being the GOAT, he's GOAT.
9.5.
Yeah.
Then 9.5.
Bro, what can he not do? He's out of all his catalog. Whose catalog can really touch his?
Michael Jackson.
You gotta go to a pop nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh. That's like legend.
Rap.
Tell him, Wiz. They gotta go for the
this
GOAT
is another
instead of the
point.
GOAT. They gotta go for the GOAT instead of the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why another point I bring up, Eric. He made a whole collab album with Jay-Z. He's been on
Which was
3 or 4.
mostly made by him.
He's collab
which
with
was mostly made by him.
Jay-Z a GOAT too.
But he
No,
ain't-
Jay-Z
he ain't-
goes on saying.
but
So
he ain't
without
his status,
Jay-Z,
though.
it wouldn't be no Kanye.
And let's keep it real now that it's coming out. That's not true.
It's only 2 niggas.
I knew it
true.
wasn't true from the beginning. No, it wasn't.
Nigga, Jay-Z gave him his first hook. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? If it wasn't
Bro.
for him, he would still been pushed to the back.
No, bro.
I
wouldn't say he wouldn't push it back, but he wouldn't. He still would have had to work harder, bro.
He would have just had to work
Bro,
harder.
Wes, now that you watching the
Wes,
documentary
Wes,
and seeing,
okay.
is
I'm not gonna lie.
Kanye's success thanks to Jay-Z?
I'm not gonna lie. It's the butterfly effect in that like that small detail could have changed so many things. But I gotta agree that the Jay-Z cosign helped his credibility. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
niggas,
do you feel like he still would have been him?
he would
without
have been maybe not him now? Because like I said, the butterfly effect. Like, say for instance, if we go back in time
he probably
and I
wouldn't be
fucking pick up a grain and
Kanye.
say in the movie, it could change so many things. You know what I'm
wouldn't be
saying?
this
All
kind
right,
of
so
But-
let's flip it. What if he was like beefing with Jay-Z and then he was getting co-signed and like put on with Nas and shit?
It wouldn't have been the same. He wouldn't have been this Kanye.
You
It's
think
not
so?
because like Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
So he only would have been Rockefeller. He only
You
would have
feel
been
me?
Kanye through Rockefeller. Just wait for we almost done.
He would have still been. He would have still been. He would have
Yeah,
still
got up
been
again.
big. But I'm saying like any other like it could have been any other top
Ain't no
rapper.
nigga got a little
It
dick.
probably would have been the same effect. It could have been Ghostface, fucking Beanie Siegel. It would have been Common. It wouldn't have been the same.
Oh yeah, now that I agree with. But I was just why I said a high profile name.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I still have faith in my nigga. I feel like he still would have been the same Kanye without. Because like I said, now that it's coming out, like I feel like they still kind of used him at the end of the day. Like I said last episode, I feel like they still kind of used him. You know, yeah, Kanye needed them just like they needed him. But then at the same time, I feel like when they seen that okay, he can, which I get it. You know, you have to prove yourself to be on Rock Nation, which I get it. You know, Rockefeller, ooh. But I say Rock
Same
Nation,
thing.
same shit. But
it's like I try and put myself in both sides of the shoes, and I kind of see where Damon them was at too, because at that time you gotta think, like Kanye was saying, all the niggas that was hot, 50 Cent or G Unit, street niggas, like
That's what
it
I'm
was
saying.
like it was gangster rap, so it was like, yeah, this nigga in here producing, but the shit he talking about is like, okay, whatever.
yeah.
So it's like until he had to like really prove himself.
Linda's making my point why he's a GOAT. Like the parameters in which niggas like Kanye, Tyler, that the shit that they can rap about, it's way thinner than any other nigga. Like Kanye had to out rap gangster rap in order to just prove that he can hang with these niggas.
I will give him that. Yeah.
That is like that's like fucking double the hurdle right there.
Yeah, type shit. I agree with you.
Boom. Then think about the waves. Think about the waves. Yeah, T-Pain did the auto-tune, but 808s and Heartbreaks, Moon was the first rapper to really do an album like that.
No, he
Just
was.
singing like
I
that.
give him
was.
that.
Nigga grew a mullet.
He was.
Boom.
And that shit was. I ain't gonna lie.
He was.
Every album, bro, this nigga was a poet. This nigga was a god. This nigga was a fucking
A college
student.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga was a pop singer.
I love that little part they put in when they was at the restaurant and they was like, "Don't drop out of college like Kanye did."
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
that
like,
shit
yeah.
was funny.
It's crazy.
Oh, speaking of that, bro,
It's
like
just the little things that they kept dropping in there that was like little gems. Like if you were real, like how fucking Marvel movies have Easter eggs and shit. It was like that. I was like, I'm
Easter egg
picking
like
out
a
shit. Like I
motherfucker.
know what that means or whatever.
Yeah.
And like and all this was before you got to that status and you was already, you know what
real
I mean?
fans like can pick little shit out. And, like I know what that's
crazy.
speaking of that though, like
Wow. Why they got all that?
I wonder how many people like filming that documentary like knew like they was gonna be into some shit like that. Like even the little boy on the scooter, like
Oh yeah, I was.
how do you like? Then you looking at yourself like,
I was
man,
thinking
that's
this.
me.
I was
like,
laughing. Nigga was
Yeah, think
what
about
he
it
say
now.
that? What he say that
kid's
little
probably
boy?
like 18, 20.
Yeah, what did he say that
Yeah,
little
like,
boy?
look over the
He said in
documentary.
school.
He said, "You know who I am?" He said,
Yeah.
"No." He's like, "I produce." He was like, "No, you know who Jay-Z is?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No." He was like, "You know the songs?" Or he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You know the songs, whatever." He was like, "Oh, I produced those." He was
He's
like,
like, oh,
He
okay,
said-
cool.
he said, okay, cool.
Want to see my chick on my scooter?
Yeah.
Did that give him-
But that's what I love watching about Kanye is like there's rare moments of him where it's almost like he forgot that he's being recorded and he's just pure innocent. Like in his face, he just looks so like a fucking child sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this nigga is just like
Bruh.
just in his own world, bro.
Swear to God. You gotta be like, you gotta have a false like sense of confidence to do what he did, bro. Like, that's what we talked about earlier with the heart over the mind thing. Like, if he was in his head even a little bit, bro, it could have deterred him from like his ultimate goal. But like, he just knew. He just knew he knew. Exactly. I just can't get over them clips of him rapping, bro. That nigga was so nice, bro. Like, for
What's
real.
your favorite Kanye song?
Through the
Wire.
Glory, for sure.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know. It's too
The Glory, bro. That shit.
I
heard that
actually
shit,
think
I
the
started
Through the Wire was like incredible. 'Cause the way, I mean, if you think about everything that goes around that song, like even the car wreck and him rapping with his mouth shut,
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
and the video and everything put together, that probably was his most incredible song.
My favorite Kanye song is probably Heard Him Say.
Yeah, heard him say it's pretty dope.
It's too many jails. I can't.
My favorite
I do
one
kind of
is
agree with DJ like that though. That just when they was talking about it on documentary, it brought back like memories. Like when the first time I heard that whole, like especially on the second verse after he just spit so hard on that first verse, he's like, man, and the doctor told me I'll never be able to get. I was like, damn, that's just
You
so
would have to pick
playing,
one from
fool.
each album.
Yeah, like he
he was
knew
like-
he just
it was
ate
like-
this hoe and now he finna talk his shit, man. I was just like,
It's
yeah,
so many for me.
Man,
Bro.
I never
Oh,
better
he
get
was like, I
on
don't like how
black
they're
music.
sticking out because I'm sexy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
He
did,
did.
bro. That like, but that shit like that though. It's like this nigga was always like this, bro. Like, and you meant that shit. You could tell that nigga really meant that shit. He was lying.
Yeah,
It was
I like
nigga,
how
you
his
could
mama was like into his like performance and stuff and like knew like how his set directions, and then they showed that one clip of where she got to like perform in one of his sets
Oh,
and she
yeah.
was like
Yeah.
I was like I got so
That's
excited. I was like, oh
when-
shit,
when he
that's
died
his
and came
mama.
back.
Yeah.
The horror show.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
I would
yeah.
love for like my parents to like be a part of like something that I'm
Yeah.
doing. Like that would be so
That shit
fucking
would be
dope to
fire.
like
You
that's
need
so
that.
fire.
That's so instrumental, bro. Like the fact that his mom is like enabling him. Like it's like, oh damn, my mama telling me, shit.
And boys a goat.
What's nigga number 4?
He's a goat.
It's my bad.
You know,
It's the
song
goat.
was
There you
fire.
go.
Flashing lights. That was my
It's
shit.
just so many, bro.
We gotta
It's
go
just so
out my
many.
album. So for me, We Major off of late registration, off of College Dropout, Crack Music with the
Mine
Game.
was good. Like
Off of Graduation, I'm gonna have to go The Glory. That shit made me start rapping.
Barry
And
Bonds.
Drunk and Hot Girls with Most Def.
Nah, Barry Bonds. Ooh.
Barry Bonds too. And then fucking off of after Graduation was My Dark Twisted Fan. That was 808s.
Nah, yes, I was
Yeah,
like,
808s. I'm gonna have to say
It's amazing.
See You in My Nightmares with Lil Wayne.
Mm,
Then fucking
Of course, Lil Wayne.
cold as winter.
my Dark Twisted Fantasy. My favorite song off of there was So Appalled.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, So Appalled, fucking crazy. Or Monster. And then fucking
Monster
off
was
of
fire.
Yeezus.
Fucking Nicki.
My favorite song on there is I Am a God. I'm sorry. When he said I just talked to Jesus, he said, "What up, Jesus?" I fell out my chair, bro. I was like, "This nigga
I like that
wildin',
one, but
bro."
what's the
This nigga's
That was
wild.
cold.
They got a lot of them
That was
because New
fire.
Slaves.
Yeah, New
and
Slaves
it's-
Slaves
was fire.
dope,
than
too.
What's
that.
the other
was
one?
Fire.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think that was my favorite one. The other one.
On the he was like on the
I'm a
purple
guy.
tree.
Yeah, that was
Blood on
my
the
favorite
Leaves.
one. Yeah, Blood
That
on
is
Leaves.
Blood
shit.
on Leaves is crazy too.
Now, Blood on Leaves.
Okay.
I'm just
Blood on
trying
Leaves
to
is
clear
crazy,
my
too.
mind now. If the racist is the summertime, I just imagine him playing that though. Dun 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 dun.
Blood
I
on
was
Leaves is
like,
crazy too.
And I ain't got no money on me
And Black
right now.
Skinhead, Black Skinhead, that
Yo,
shit crazy.
yeah,
Fuck it.
Jesus was just
Who was
like
your favorite
something.
one on Life of Pablo? I feel
Life
like
of
that
Pablo,
motherfucker had like,
Freestyle 4. It's a gem.
Father
about
stretch
that
my hands.
Freestyle. Nah, freestyle. Now, Father Stretch My
Freestyle 4
Hands
was
2
fire.
or Famous. That's mine.
I ain't gonna lie, Freestyle 4.
my
is
favorite.
crazy.
Bro, Ultralight being my favorite song. on that album.
Ultralight Beam. That's a great
Now,
pick.
now
That's
we're
a
talking
great
that
pick.
album, bro.
Father
That's a
Stretch
great
My
pick.
Hands 2
That was
or
fire.
either Famous, bro.
Oh, real friends.
Real friend.
Real friends too. Real friends
Friends,
was crazy.
boy.
And feedback.
No.
Feedback.
30 hours. Nah.
30 hours.
30 out. Yeah, that shit was.
Oh.
That's like I'm in the car
30
right now.
hours.
6:35 song, bro.
Bro, that song.
It was my idea to have an open relationship.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, man, now I'm about to join.
that
Come
nigga,
on, boy.
bruh.
Come on, bro.
Gil would have ran a story about that song was funny too.
Yeah, it was.
But and then of course on the Ye album, my favorite song was "Wouldn't Leave" because everybody said the album
That
was
was
good.
good.
But if you listen to the album, "Wouldn't Leave" is like one of his best songs.
Nah, but you know I'm gonna have to go with the hype. Mine was Yikes.
Yikes is dope too,
Yikes.
but you could tell Drake wrote that shit.
Oh
But
no, sorry.
you
You
can
just
like.
say, what would you say? Ye was his first album, right?
Ye was his worst album, but it still had good songs. I
Yeah.
don't saying Ye was his worst album is a lot for Kanye. That's like saying like, Rebirth was Wayne's worst album. Yeah, duh, it is because Wayne has so much fire music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like his catalog is so good. It's like we got to put this at the end. But Ye still has some gems on that shit.
He did.
Of course.
For real.
Believe it or not. Oh,
Yeah.
Who?
And
make no
Jesus is
mistake.
King. My favorite on Jesus King is Hands On.
That or water.
Water
That
too.
water.
Yeah, Water.
I still ain't fucking with that. Sorry.
Hands On, like I swear
Don
to God,
Duck,
bro.
I give it to I say either 24.
Yeah, 24.
24.
You put me on 24. I ain't like that hoe at first.
That hoe.
24 fire.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear how good it was at first.
24
Like,
is fire.
That shit go hard.